Hey everyone, welcome back. Got another one we won for you today. High Elves versus Beastmen. So you can see the basic breakdown of the armies here, and we will jump on in a second and show you the full armies before we find the battle. Okay, so the High Elf player. We have brought 3 Phoenix Guard at the front. Tanky, really good against all the large that Beastmen can bring. We brought 2 dragons, 1 star dragon and a prince on a star dragon. For our back line we have 4 Ulthuan Sea Guard, and we have the Mage of Light to help tie down any cavalry or large so that our Phoenix Guard and Ulthuan Sea Guard can get into them. So for the Beastmen army, they did not bring all that much large, to tell you the truth. They have some Razor Gore Herd on the left and right flank. For their front line, they have Ungor Herd on the left and right flank, and a centre of Bestigor Herd. They then have behind them 4 lots of Ungor Spearmen Herd, protecting their Cygor, their Gorbel, and Malagor the Dark Omen. So, we do have to move in quite quickly because the Cygor is already throwing its rocks. Oh, so glad he's targeting the Star Dragons because they are harder things to hit than my Phoenix Guard. My Phoenix Guard would be a ripe target for them to take out. The Beastman is just going to be very, very defensive. I'm going to have to charge in as quickly as I possibly can. So let's see how many shots they get off before I can get in. They are moving around. Unfortunately, they don't have any oh, wow, that was a direct hit. Don't have any anti-air in archers, so I am able to move my Star Dragons around as much as I want and put down some Dragon Breath, which should do some nice damage. I do straight away target Malagor the Dark Omen in order to try put as much damage into him as possible. Doesn't quite go down as I would have liked. And he does take that brunt quite effectively, actually. Oh, massive damage going down on my Phoenix Guard. Not great for my position, I must say. I put a heal in, but there wasn't really that many units. They kind of killed all the units straight away. And here go my Ulthuan Sea Guard fire. I think I attempt to target the Cygor or Malagor the Dark Omen in order to get rid of them as quickly as possible. Yep, there we go. Second breath going down from the dragons. Malagor the Dark Omen is quite damaged now. The Gorbel also going down. Malagor getting absolutely obliterated. Ooh. Kind of lucky that spell missed, otherwise we would have been in a world of trouble. The Phoenix Guard have gotten in, so I'm glad that the Gorbel charged in because now our Phoenix Guard can rip him to shreds. And we can now get our Star Dragons to kill the Cygor and the Malagor the Dark Omen. Unfortunately, the Spearmen do get onto my Star Dragons, which is troublesome. And these Razor Gore Herd do come around the left and right flanks to get into my Ulthuan Sea Guard. So they don't get to fire for quite as long as I would have liked. And they get tied up almost instantly, which is not great. And it's looking like they are going to be torn to shreds. So, it's not looking good for me at the moment. My Star Dragons haven't quite killed their guys as much as I would have liked, and they have been able to summon their second Cygor, which is bad. I probably needed to take out Malagor the Dark Omen straight away, target everything on him. All Archer Fire, everything. But we do get to pull one of our Phoenix Guard back and onto the Gore Herd. I mean the Razor Gore Herd.
To battle! Very well.
We have taken one of them out, and I think we're going to be able to turn around and face the other shortly. One of our dragons has gone down, which is not good. And it's not looking fantastic. Trying to chase off those Razor Gore Herd. But they have raged. And rampaged and come screaming back. Quite happy that they charged through their own guys, that's nice. And now they've routed off again. Okay, so the bar has gone heavily in the Beastmen's favour. If we had taken out Malagor the Dark Omen straight away, like we were planning, this would have gone a lot better for us. They wouldn't have been able to get the second Cygor summon. And we would have been able to probably take out more of his forces from that. But because he was only taking out a half health by those dragons, and we didn't target him with the Lothern Sea Guard, then our dragons were able to be chased away after that. And this is basically over now. We're basically just trying to take as many of the Beastmen with us as we possibly can. He has next to no health, 690. And we are now seriously outnumbered. None of these arrows are going to help us enough. With still half a Cygor of health. So they did bring quite a heavy infantry force this time instead of the what I expected, which was to be more large. So unfortunately my army build didn't quite work out as I had hoped. If I am telling the truth, I would have hoped that they had more, say, Centaurs and stuff that I could use my Phoenix Guard and Lothern Sea Guard against. But they did go fairly heavy infantry, so my build just didn't work out in this particular case. But that build does work well for anti-large kind of armies. Okay, so as you can see, we still got quite a few kills. Star Dragons didn't do quite as well as I'd hoped. I probably should have dived down and taken out Malagor straight away. That would have turned the tide of battle, I think. But it was still a good game nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye!